Okay, I have no idea whether this is going to record or not. Let's give it a shot. There's one of my kitties. Hey, buddy. What you doing? I have put the quality of, oh, and there's Fluffernutter too. We've put the picture quality on medium, hoping that will help the download time, or upload time. Look out, guys. Come on, out of the way. Alright. The forsythia is about done here. There are a few lolly blossoms hanging on. Not many, though. But what is blossoming is the apple tree. Look at that. The smell is unbelievable. And also, I don't know, you probably can't hear the buzzing, but it is covered in pollinators. There are little bees working hard everywhere to pollinate. So that's a good thing. Alright, which way are we gonna go? Well, I don't suppose it matters. Oh, look at, there's Rafa. Hey, Rafa! Rafa and Maka's brother. Oh, and there's the Striper twins. There we go, okay. So, let's take a little walk and see what we can see. Let's see. Oh, let's go through our little passageway here and see if we can find some things in bloom. Oh, there's not. Oh, here we go. Here we go, finally. Okay, they're not flowering yet, but hopefully you guys can see. Let's see, where are they? The little stalks right there that will open. And they will open up to be green and silver bells. There's another one right there, hiding. You guys can see that. Looks like there's one lonely little tulip out here. There it is. It's a pretty one. Look at that. There it is. She's a beaut. And there are just a ton of wild raspberries throughout this area. The tiny little leaflets are finally growing on the pawpaws. So those will come into bloom pretty soon, I think. We've got our columbine coming up everywhere. Oh, there's a spider web here. I hate spider webs. Oh, look at this. Here we go. These are the pawpaw blooms. These are the little blooms starting to open on the pawpaw tree. They look like little upside down tulips. And they're kind of browny, purpley looking. They start out small and green, as you can see. Kind of interesting. And it looks like, if I can get out here a little further, it looks like the tree is covered in them. The trees are covered in them. So we should have some pawpaws this year. The lilacs are just about done. Here's another little pawpaw tree right here. They're everywhere. The pawpaws are just coming on like mad. I'm so happy. Let's see, is anything blooming over here? We'll catch that on our way back. There's a lot of poison ivy out here. Just an absolute ton of it. Let's see. I really don't want my cats following me out to the road. What's out here? What do we got? Well, we have a lot of creeping Charlie. We've got a ton of those little white things. I have no idea what that flower is, but it's really pretty. And this lilac is still blooming here. Not much else is blooming yet. There's a lot of greenery. A lot of greenery going on, though. Alright. Let's see. What else we got in here? A lot of little ground flowers. There are a ton of violets everywhere with the dandelions. Okay. I have a job to do today while I'm out here. Look at the size of these dandelions, too. Look at this. Look at how huge that is. Alright. Let's come along down here. And oh, we've had a lot of rain recently. So I'm thinking that a lot of the things that were gonna bloom either kind of petered out in with all the rain we've had or the wetness. Here, this is where we want to go. Right here. See if we can get a good angle on this. There we go. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough. That is. Okay, the magnolias are done. This is the red bud. God, I love these things. They look so gorgeous. Look at that color. A lot of pollinators out here too. And, oh look, the peony tree has a bud. Look at the size of that baby. Look at that. That's going to be nice. Here we go. Here's another tree in bloom. Look at that beautiful magenta, I think that is. We have a lot of petal loss going on from all the rain, but the color is still there, so you can see that. And again, this area is just covered with little pollinators. You can hear them everywhere going to town. A lot of my roses along this area have died out. They don't last forever, but neither do we. So, try to get through here. Yeah, see? Look at this. This is what happens to when you get a lot of rain with daffodils. See, they get real heavy with the rain. We had a cold night too, so that didn't help. And then we have some buds that haven't opened and look like they're dying. So this is what rain does to stuff like this. Okay, see if we can get the hell out of here without killing ourselves. There we go. What else do we have up here? Not a whole lot, really. Not yet. We do have some roses going on. They are coming up. There's no buds quite yet, but we do have a lot of daylily leaves. More little roses coming up. They're coming up everywhere within the yard. There's a little praying mantis egg case there. I don't know what year that's from. Might be an old one. But yeah, so now we walk down along here and we just see what's going on along the fence. I can see iris leaves, daylily leaves, some alliums. Let's see, what else do I see here? Well, I'm walking through poison ivy, I know it, but I have boots on, so I think we're okay. Leftover decorative grass that has just taken over the area. What else do we have? Ah, here we go. Look at this. These are allium buds right here. You can see those really nicely. Those are going to pop open and turn into big purple globes. They're really pretty when they open. A lot of this other stuff is just scrub. This is actually a hydrangea right here. But, yeah, there's some more trees right there that are in bloom. One's an apple tree, I believe. Yeah, there's just decorative crabapple. Here's another peony tree with a bud out here. Here's some roses. Some rose plant right here. I don't know what color that will be. Maybe red. There's another egg case. That's attached to a hydrangea. And what else we got down here? Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of things in the weeds that you can't really see very well. There's more allium back there. Allium seems to be extremely prolific, as are a lot of other things. There's more daffodil leaves. They're everywhere. I've got those put in pretty much everywhere. This is actually a blight on a rose. I don't know if you can see that or not. But you see how the leaves are stunted and red? That's a certain kind of virus it gets, as you can see. So, that's got to go. Oh, lovely. More friggin' beer cans in the yard. Gotta love it. People have no respect. No fucking respect. You know? Drives me nuts. Here we go. I do believe this is what would be referred to as wild phlox. I am not sure. It might have another name. But it grows like crazy around here, and it's gorgeous and purple. And we get quite a bit of it. So, you can see it's kind of popping through everywhere here. There's some more. There's some. There's some. Little tiny purple phlox-like blooms on top. They should open quite a bit more within the next few days if we get sun like this. This is gorgeous. There you can see one of the trellises. That'll have roses on it later on as they wind their way up. Looks like we got a fallen tree in there. I don't worry about things like that. I kind of let nature take its course. We're at the stage now where all this extra growth is a good thing. It is, oh, look at that. We've got some more lilacs. It's a good thing to have all this growth. What this growth means for us is extra privacy. You know, keeps the idiots out. Because we don't really need people creeping around. There's some more egg cases. There's an egg case. Looks like last year's. Yeah, there's quite a bit. Let me show you the poison ivy here. It's just freaking everywhere. There's some right there. See it? The three-leaf pattern right there. And it just grows everywhere. We have poison oak and poison ivy around here, along with 2 different venomous spiders that I always wear gloves when I garden. Always. We don't have any poisonous snakes that I'm aware of, although we did see a moccasin down at the creek a couple years ago. Last year I think it was, actually. But, so there's not really much for this flower walk. There's the redbud again. It's a pretty big one, pretty good size. Alright, excuse me while I grab the mail here and see if I can do this without losing anybody. Let me see here. I've got 1 letter to put in and a bunch of crap to take out. Alright, where are we? Alright. Actually, really not much in here except junk mail. Oh, and a magazine. Ooh. you know? Let's see if I can... God damn it. I'm dropping shit all over the place. Alright, come on. Get in the bag. Don't be difficult. Alright. And there we go. We have successfully... Whoop. We have successfully picked up the mail and put our letter in. And we can now close that up. Okay. And now, which way should we go? I'm not really sure. Well, screw it. Let's walk through the weeds. I will do it for you guys. Oh, the smell of apple blossoms and stuff around here is just crazy. See, look, more poison ivy. It's just everywhere. No matter where you walk, you step in it. There's not really a good way to get rid of it other than poison, and I refuse. We're organic, so that's not happening. So we either have to deal with it or figure out another way to kill it. I don't mind dealing with it, honestly. We used to cut a lot of lawn out here, and we don't anymore. Mainly because we're allowing everything to just go back to nature. Ah, look at that. A little swampy out here since the rain. But if we look, let's see if we can get in here. Get rid of some of these spider webs. There we go. Look at that. That's a hosta coming up right there. Those leaves are huge. That particular hosta will be ginormous. And I can see we have some those fronds right there in between the lily or the violets. Those are Siberian irises that are migrating from those patches over there. So we've got a lot of natural movement going on here, which is what I wanted. So looks like we've got more little hostas coming in back there. You can see again the brick edging. This all used to be a very carefully tended garden with hundreds of different kinds of roses and other things. And I'm going to walk the other way now. I just saw a big spider web that I don't care for. I don't like spiders. As a matter of fact, I think we're not going to walk through there until I can get a saw out here and get rid of some of this excess shit. But anyway, yeah, this used to be very carefully tended lawn and gardens, and we got old, you know? We got old. And it gets extremely difficult to take care of it all. To weed, to cut, to constantly trim, and, you know, do all that. So, yeah, a lot of it just, you know, I mean, here's the sidewalk, you know? And it's starting to be covered over with stuff. That's going to be a nice daylily right there. And there are some leaves. That is a white globe allium. Those will be a little shorter when they come in, but they're really pretty. And what else do I see out here? Oh, I see some little rose leaves there. And right over here, we have some daylilies. I hope this one blooms this year. That is a double peach, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Looks like we have some more roses coming in here with poison ivy everywhere. Oh, look at this. Columbine. This one's budding, as you can see. So that's kind of interesting. Let's see, what else do we have here? Well, again, these are all going to be, oh, I can't think of the name now. Come on, it was just tip of my tongue. It's a French rose. Therese Brunet, thank you. All right, got that. These are all Therese Bunays, as they have rooted underground and spread. There's some more. They're kind of everywhere, mixed in with raspberries, wild raspberries. So, that was our little nature walk, I guess. We'll walk around to the other side of the garage, and then I have to check myself for ticks. So, yeah. And this is what I see every day out here. This is the corner. Cemetery across the street. Very old. There's a family of red fox that lives under that particular structure there. And there's just more woods. Look at that. Not bad, huh? And there's our little house hiding behind all of this windbreak here. It's actually a windbreak. That's another reason I wanted to grow all this up. It's a natural windbreak that keeps the winds that blow through here in winter from just absolutely killing our heating bill. And, you know, all the shade trees are, you know, look at that. We got a ton of shade trees. So that helps with cooling in summer. Keeps the air conditioning bill very low. Sometimes we don't even have to, you know, turn it on, which is very nice. And then as you can see, we've got a lot of wild raspberries in the front yard, or side yard here, I guess you would call it. Oh, look at this. We've got a little baby aspen here. I think it is. It's one of those. And it's obviously, and there's that one little lone tulip out there. Got a lot of maple trees coming in. A lot more of those. The pawpaws are just going nuts over there. Let's see what we got going down here. Going on over here. Ah, we still have the vinca crawling around. And the vinca is still blooming. Along with poison ivy growing up next to it. See that? Just everywhere. Everywhere you look. More poison ivy. More vinca, but more poison ivy. Oh, look at that. There's a tulip. Check that out. Kind of greenish in color. Little loner. Bunch of little strawberry leaves there. They don't produce much, but they're kind of neat. Oh, this is cool. I love this. This teeny tiny little thing. These are the littlest daffodils I think I've ever seen in my life. Check these out. Are those cute or what? I don't know the name of them, but I forget. But they are teeny tiny and they are really sweet. Okay, yeah, see how much it rained? We've got the ditch full over here. Okay, what else do we have going on? Oh, let's see. Ooh, I can smell skunk already. Yeah, I think that rain kind of really screwed up all of these daffodils. This is that whole lineup of the white ones, dahlias, that go all the way around, and they don't like they're going, they're not really coming on too strong. So, and there's a couple of tulips there that just somehow stranded themselves in the middle of the yard. Don't know how, don't know why, but they did. We have a viburnum over here that's getting ready to blow into bloom. Look at that. Those will be opening very shortly. That's a pretty good sized bush. Look at that. Okay. More lilacs right there. And what else we got? Not much going on. Oh, my garden areas are cleaned out thanks to Autotron. He's been busting his ass to make everything look really neat. So everything's pretty much gonna be ready to plant shortly. I still have to dump a bunch of compost in, but yeah, we're getting there, folks. He has been such a huge help. It's That's awesome. Okay. We're going to come at this, what do you call it? Actually, there's another, there we go. Look at that hosta. That's a neat looking one right there. It's quite large. There's more poison ivy in here too. Also, way down in there, see that little, next to the iris leaves, there's a little bit of a rose coming in, so I'm not really sure what that's going to be. I think it's a pink one, if I'm not mistaken. So that will be cool. And then we've got some really nice growth on these roses over here. I forget what the name of these are, but they're double pinks and reds. They're Canadian. Possibly John Cabot or something like that. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of pots stacked around. Some are still growing out of their original pots, and they have grown through to the ground. Oh, I'm sorry, kitty. Sorry, kitty. There's a lot of coral bells or heuchera back in there. This rose is coming on nicely. Here's the apple tree again. Look at that. And there's some big rose canes in front of it. And under the apple tree, you probably can't see it from here, but under the apple tree there is a miniature rose that I have growing. And when the apples are forming and the blossoms are gone, it puts out a really nice little pink roses that peek out of the tree. Absolutely beautiful. And there's more cats. There's my cats. Hi, kitties. What you guys doing? What you guys doing? You have food. I know you have water. They're not doing much. They're just hanging out, being cats. Right? What are you guys doing? Just being cats? Oh, cata. The cats and burgers. Okay, so that was our walk. Yes, thank you. Yes, I know. You're very pretty and very sweet. Aww. They're so nice. Okay. Anyway, let's end this. And thanks for joining me. And we will we'll come out again at some point when there is more to actually see. Right now, not a whole lot to see. Just, you know, things are starting to open. The rains are helping a little bit, but we need more sun. And once we get all that sun, it'll be a lot prettier. So anyway, thanks for joining me, guys, and have a good one. Peace out.